Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we'll be looking at the VSDC free video editor. I know you create good content, maybe you create videos or you have some webinars and you create video content for your viewers, but it will be very bad if you don't fine-tune your videos for your viewers to watch, because there are some times when you need to trim particular parts or you need to add some special effects, but you don't really have the right tool. And most of the tools online are actually being paid for. So this is why I brought this for you today. The VSDC free video editor makes you edit like a pro without you spending a dime on it. So if this is what you actually want, then follow along. Okay, welcome back. So in this tutorial, we're looking at the most common tools which you can use in this free edition of the VSDC free video editor, because this will actually be kind of a long video. I will not be able to cover all the aspects, but I will cover the possible things which you'll be using for your videos, like the zoom, some special effects, and things like that. So we'll be covering them in this video. So to get started, after you've downloaded the VSDC free video editor in your system, you need to hover over to the blank project tab. Tab here. Then you click on it. Then a pop-up dialog box shows. You can name your project title. The author, copyrights, and others is optional. The free configuration, by default, you need to leave this. Your resolution, this is okay, it's already set to HD by default, and the frame rate 30 frames per second is actually okay. So now you can, like I said, you can just leave it to the project title. This is just a test, but if you are the one actually trying to do this, you have to rename it. So you need to differentiate it from maybe others which you'll be doing in the nearest future. So let me just call this like a test demo. So once you are done, you just need to hit the enter key or the finish button here. I'm just going to hit the enter key. Yes. So now we're in the editing dashboard. So once you're in the editing dashboard, you need to upload a video. So there are two ways you can upload a video. You can either drag and drop. Or you can just come to the project here, new project, then you open a new project here. So now I wanted to use this video for this tutorial to just perform some little edits in this. So I'm just gonna trim some parts that I'm going to use. Okay, yeah. So this is actually, I'm just using this movie as a tutorial. On a normal basis, you're meant to use the video which you've created for this. So the first tool I'll be showing you how to use is how to apply a text overlay on videos, because I believe this is one of the most used tools in most YouTube videos or online teaching videos. So to apply a text overlay in this VSDC free video editor, you need to come over to the text section here, then you click on it, then you click text. When you click text, then you'll be able to choose from where the text highlight will be shown. Is it from the cursor position? What this means is the text will be shown from the cursor, this is the cursor, from the cursor position all the way to the end, or hold parent duration. Hold parent duration means once you've selected a video clip, then you select the whole parent duration, then it means it will only show for that particular duration clip. So in this tutorial, we just go from cursor position. We can later take it back to the position which we want it to be. So from cursor position, just click OK. Then you need to draw a box like on the screen. Just draw a box. So this is actually up to you. So let me just say you are actually doing the tutorial, and maybe you were talking about something, you want to make it actually visual. Then let's say, for example, let's say I call this like sorry, yeah, maybe Ken Clinton or something. If it is your video, you don't actually need to use a name. It depends on what you're actually creating. So if you've written Ken Clinton, to make this actually look more visually okay, you need to come back to the editor tab. Then you need to change the size. You can change it, you fine tune it to your taste. Yeah. So you just actually need to fine tune this. Then the thing is, you don't want to just make the text just appear just like that. There's something which we call applying transitions. Transitions are some little special effects which you can apply in your videos, which actually make it much more better. What I'm talking about, I'll explain it to you better now. For example, wait, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me. This is the text tab. I want to reduce it. I don't want the text to show all the way in this spot here to the end. So I'm going to reduce this, let's say to this section. If you don't know which the exact section we want it to stop, you can just come to this timeline object explorer tab. Then you increase this. Once you increase this, the time scale increases so that you can see each part of the video very well. So let's say I decrease this a little bit more, or you can just come to the properties tab here and you set the duration. The duration here now is 11 seconds, so which is actually okay for this tutorial. So now I want to apply transition. What you just have to do is click on this text once, or you can double click twice. It's optional. Once you click once, you come to the editor tab, you come to the video effect, then you scroll all the way down to transitions. Now there are several transitions options which you can use. There's the chest, the wipe, the push, the mosaic, page turn, diffuse effects, and the fade effects. I actually like the diffuse effects personally, but it's actually up to you. You can play around with the settings to know which one actually fits your needs. So I'm going to click the diffuse effects. So since the text, since is the text you want to use the transition for, so you don't need to select this to scene end. You select hold parent duration, since we've selected the text before. So once you click hold parent duration, it will automatically match the duration of the text. So once I click OK, it should already write 11 seconds, as you can see here too. 11 seconds. So now, this is a transition. We don't want it to take 11 seconds to load. What I'm trying to explain is, okay, for example, if I hit the play button, you see what I'm talking about.
The mission wasn't just to stop a sale, JJ. The goal was to find out what they knew.
As you can see, it is actually taking time to actually load transition text. Well, this is because the transition level is high. So you need to reduce this. I actually use around 2 or 1 in most of my videos. It depends. This is up to you. So now, if you want to know whether this is actually fits what you need now, then you can just hit the play again.
The mission wasn't just to stop a sale,
As you can see, this
JJ.
looks much faster. So this is how the text overlay actually works. You just need to fine tune it, and maybe you can add like a rectangle button behind, then send it to the back. Then just make it look much more catchy. You just need to play around with the settings. So like I said, I won't be going too deep into it. I'll just play around with some of the settings which you can actually use in most of your videos. So now, after applying the diffuse effects, we'll be looking at one other tool which many YouTubers use in most of their videos. So another one is, let's say, the cutting and the splitting. Maybe you've created several video parts or several video segments. Then you discover that you need to cut out a particular part perfectly. There's some video editing softwares which you use, and you cut out the part. Then whenever the videos are playing, it actually shows that this part was actually cut, because it's kind of freeze the frames, then it's actually resume. So if you want to if you want to actually cut and split the video in this VSDC free video editor, you need to click on the video section. Once you go on the video section, then you can just right click. Once you right click on your keyboard, you see the cutting and splitting section. Then just click on it. Then it takes us to a mini tab where we can cut the video. Let's say, for example, I want to cut.
Okay.
Okay, just let's say I want to cut this part to the end. You click, once you've selected the part, you pause it, then you select the start selection, then you can drag this to the point where you want it to stop. Okay, let's say I want to stop somewhere around here, for example. Then you click the end selection. When you click the end selection, you see this red line. This shows you that this is the portion that will be cut away. So now you select the cut region. Once you select the cut region, apply changes down here. Then you click yes. Yes, as you can see, it has been cut. It has been splitted already. So this is how the cutting and splitting of the VSDC free video editor works. So now another tool we'll be looking at is the zoom tool. So I know that there are some times when you'll be recording on small devices, maybe like your mobile phones or something, and people might not actually see what you're actually trying to make them see on your mobile phones or on your system. So that's where the zoom tool comes to play an effect. So for example, let me say this video was actually an HD video. Actually, this is not an HD video. So let's say wanted them to see something that is on this screen here, this screen behind this Clinton. So all I have to do is click on the video menu here just once, then go back to the editor tab, video effect, then you scroll down to transforms. Once you come to the transforms, you scroll down, then you see the zoom, then you click zoom. Once you click the zoom, it will ask, there will be a pop-up dialog box again asking you is it from the cursor position or whole parent duration? You know, like I said earlier, you might want to be segmenting your videos for each of these so that you know which one you'll be doing. So anytime you segmented your videos, you will be selecting the whole parent duration section. So let's just say I wanted to do the whole parent duration, for example, in this tutorial. So just click OK. Once you click OK, now, no, let me just reduce it a little bit. So it doesn't have to be the whole parent duration. Okay, so let's reduce this. If you want to reduce it, you need to come to this properties section here. Then you come over here, object drawing duration. Then you click 0. It depends on you. I'm going to just set this to my own, let's say about 10 seconds, for example. Yes, 10 seconds. And I don't want it to appear at the beginning of the video. Let's say somewhere around here. Or you can come back to check to know which section you want it to be. So you click on the zoom tab again. Then I want it to zoom in, because you can apply the zoom effect and it will not actually zoom in. For example, let's say I've selected the zoom. So if we play this video now, as you can see, it's not actually zooming in. It's just kind of there. So what you just need to do, you need to select this zoom tab, then you come to these levels. This parameter line, just click on it. Then this is the zoom levels which you can set it to. So you can leave by default this 100 and just increase this scale to about maybe 120, or let's say 140. So what this does is it zooms the content to the screen. So this is the zoom dot which will be moving to know which part of the screen we want it to zoom. So yeah, let's say I wanted to zoom. I wanted to zoom the TV screen before. Let's take it back to the beginning. Yep. So yes, I want to zoom this TV screen, like I said. So all you have to do is to kind of centralize it in this TV screen. Then, like I said, put the levels, increase the X level, decrease the X level and increase the Y levels. That's what these levels actually means. So now, to know whether this is actually working or not, you click the play button again.
The mission wasn't just to stop a sale, JJ. The goal was to find
As you
out
can see,
what they
this is
knew
actually
so we
zooming
could
in.
take the rest of
And
the
this is how it
network
will actually
down.
look
But
like
that's kind of
once you are
difficult.
doing your own. You can see that it is going out of the scale. You can actually preview it perfectly here. You see that it works perfectly well in this section.
The mission wasn't just to stop a sale, JJ. The goal was to find out what they knew so we could take the
So as you can
rest of the
see,
network
it's
down.
actually
But that's
zooming
kind
in
of difficult now,
gradually.
seeing that you
So we
killed
set this
everyone.
to 11 seconds.
Gregovich.
So after 11 seconds, it will actually
Hassan's head of
rescale back to
finance.
its size.
Hassan's head.
So now
Look, it's because
we're right on track. So the next tool which I'll be showing you in this tutorial on using is the blur tool. So let's move this cursor a little bit.
kind of difficult now, seeing that you killed everyone.
So yeah, So let's assume maybe there is something maybe bad or something we don't want our viewers to see on the screen. We can just blur out a particular segment on the screen, or we can blur out the whole segment on the screen. I'll be showing you how to do that now. I'll be showing you how to blur out the whole content on the screen first. Then I'll show you how to blur out just a particular content on the screen. So now, let's assume there is a bad something we don't want our viewers to watch in this screen or one part of the video. We can just blur out maybe the whole screen, for example. So we just have to come to click the video, come to the editor, then you come out to video effects, then you come to filters, then you click any of these blurs. So let's say, for example, I wanted a box blur. Just click box blur, and from cursor position, click OK. Then you can set the blurring level. So you can increase the transparency. Let's say I increase it to like 200. 100. Yeah, sorry. The 100 is the highest. So you can just increase this level maybe by 5, 15. Just play around with the settings. Let's say, okay, 100 is the highest for this. So I will not actually be playing with these settings. But you can only just blur the whole screen out. So if you want to blur the whole screen out, all you have to do is the blur X levels. You can just increase this parameter maybe to, like, for example, 200. And as you can see, the whole screen has gone like blurred out. So if you don't want to actually do this, you can just, and again, you have to resize this to tell the video that, okay, after you've blurred the video particular section, you need to play on again. If you don't, this is what I'm talking about. Let's say, for example,
Gregovich.
I blurred out the particular part.
Hassan's head of finance.
Then it
Hassan's
shows it
head.
back again. You understand? So now, I'm not actually doing this. I don't want to blur out the whole screen. So we're going to go back, click the video. We just want to blur out a particular section of the screen. Sorry, you need to play the video to the point where you want it to.
Look, it's because of
blur out
you
that section.
we have nothing.
You've got the plutonium core.
Turns out there are two.
Yeah. So let's say this is what we want to blur out away. Yeah, the editor. After I've clicked your video effects, you scroll down, transparency, special effects. Sorry. Yeah, you come to the filters section and you click on this the logo. Once you click on it, like I said, I think you should already understand what this object means now. From cursor position means from where the cursor position is on the timeline, or whole parent duration means the whole videos which you have selected. The blurring icon we showed here. And okay, if you don't know what that actually means, I'll show you. Let's just say I selected whole parent duration, for example, and I just click like OK. So this is the blur section. So I just have to take this here, then I size it to the screen. Yep. Yeah. So now you will see what I'm talking about when I said I selected whole duration. So if I click this, oh, the text is still there. Let me just remove that text away. Yeah.
It wasn't just to stop a sale, JJ. The
Actually,
goal...
you have to you have to set this, because you have to increase this time scale so that you will set this to match whatever you want to blur. If that thing is actually moving, because this video is actually moving, so that's why the blur section has moved away from the screen. So you have to set it to match it. So that's how this the logo section actually works. Let's remove this. So now, yes, we'll be going into another step. Is how to apply maybe like a video in video or something. Let me say you're already making the tutorial and you said, okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or something. Yeah, and you're just saying it maybe orally or something. You need something visual to also explain what you're actually saying. So you can actually download some GIFs. I have some proven GIFs in my editing folder. Or just drag to the timeline and make sure you see this red line is actually set to below. Then just drag and drop. You release. Once you drag and drop, so what this does is we want to actually do make the subscribe button actually show. So you just drag to the point where you want it to be, then you click order, then bring to top. This is just like most of the computer section you've done maybe in your secondary school grade, when you'll be ordering files to the back or to the front. So we'll bring this to the top. Then if you move the cursor to this section, you will see that it appears in the top. So now you can just resize this. Just resize this to fit in, and of course, so now let me say we're talking and you just say, okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and the likes. You can just watch. So now, as you can see, that we've just literally put in a subscribe GIF in the video. So like video in video, that's actually like a video value over a video. That's how it actually works. Okay, since we've talked about the video, we're talking about pictures also. Maybe you're talking about something and you have maybe like some infographics or something, or some images which you've actually created, which you want to put over the screen. Let me say you were talking about something. Let's say, let me look for a picture or something. I don't actually have a picture here, but just the same way we did this, the same way we actually apply this video. Let me say you're talking about maybe a tool, maybe for example, just like the way I'm talking about VSDC free video editor. I'll put in an image on the screen to show you how it looks like. So that is the same way I put that image on the screen that you're seeing now is how I actually did this video too. It's like image in video or image in image. That's the term for it. So now we'll be going into a little more advanced into this now. We're going into normalizing audios. Let's assume your voice isn't loud at a particular part. Let's say from the beginning your voice was loud, at a particular point it was low, and you know the videos that they created, you cannot increase the audio retention which you have actually put in the video already. So what you have to do is you can just split that part. Click the video, come to the editor menu, then click this blade, this razor blade icon. Once you just click on it, yes, then click the timeline, click this video, then it has been splitted apart. So now look for where the video, the voice actually went up again. Like I said, you have to increase this time scale so you know the exact point where this actually happened. So now if this is where the voice actually went up again, then you just need to click the video again, then editor, split the part again, then click the timeline, split it up again, as you can see here. So now we are assuming that this section is where our voice really went low. We want to make it extremely high, but maybe something audible. You come to the editor section, audio effects, amplify, normalize audio, then you select this to 99. For example, you can select 100. 100 is too high. Your videos gets too glitchy. Your audio gets too glitchy, and you can set it to 0. I think the minimum is 1, the maximum is 99. So you select this, change the volume property of the object after normalization, then click OK. Then this create the audio files, and Yes, so now it has actually finished. Then we just need to match these videos together again. Then you see what I'm talking about. So let's say I zoom the scale in. You see the change in the audio retention value. Sorry, move out. Yeah. So once you just you drag this to the point where we splitted the video. Yes, I think it's from here actually. So you can judge this. You see how the voice will actually move a little bit high.
Got away with it. The only one you didn't kill. Now he has half of what he needs
As you
to
can
blow up.
see, did you just see that? You see that the voice actually went high. Let me show you once more again.
Actually, this man Azar just got away with it. The only one you didn't kill. Now he has half of what he needs to blow up a major city.
So now we've actually increased the narration audio of this particular video file. So you saw how I split the video into parts, how I distinguished it. So what I did now won't affect this other video part, and it will also show that it has cut or something. It actually freezed because something using my CPU in the background. So now we'll be going into maybe adding some music overlay, like some music in the background. Maybe you have some songs. Sorry. Actually, if you want to actually use music in your background, I recommend don't use all these hip hop songs because they actually don't really fit with most videos. Use NCS. If you don't know what NCS is, you can just Google it. There are some NCS videos which actually kind of is okay with videos. So let's say I'm going to use this song, for example. Sorry. For this, you drag it and drop. So now I'm going to just resize this to match where I want the song, or maybe to end or something. Or if I just drag and drop this here, it makes the song very high. So now if you want this kind of thing to happen, all you have to do is the video part. Let's assume I wanted the song to start from here, and I want it to start from here. Then this audio part, I need to reduce it. No, I need to increase it a little bit. Then decrease the song audio retention. You see what I'm talking about?
What is my face?
As you can see, you cannot actually hear what you're actually saying in the video again. So now, what you just have to do is, for example, for this section, you increase the audio, you increase the audio, this I showed you here, amplify, normalize audio, and you do it. I don't actually do it because it take a little bit of time again. So, and you reduce this. You just come here, then you click editor, you reduce this to like maybe normalize audio, maybe about 0.5. 0.5 is actually okay. It's a background song. So, yep. So now, let's say we want to play it. Let's see how it looks like now.
Absolutely.
What is my face saying?
Should I start reading that?
Oh my God. Look, JJ,
You can listen closely.
I respect you, okay?
You hear the
put
song
up
playing in the
some
background.
big wins for us, but with
If
all
you
due
listen
respect,
closely, the song is playing right in the background.
I just don't think you're cut
And if that doesn't fit your need, you can actually increase the song a little bit further. Maybe like audio effect, normalize audio. Maybe just increase to 10. Just do it that match whatever you want to do.
for this. Take the
A
rest of
little
the
bit
day
louder
off.
now.
Go home and get some rest.
Yeah. So now we're done with the audio, background music, and stuff like that. So now we're going into custom cropping tool. If you're on mobile, if you're making your videos on mobile, you don't actually need this, but I'll be including this in this tutorial. The custom cropping tool means, let's assume I don't really want the whole screen of my computer system to show. Let's see this section. This video actually is not really a good fit for this. But what this does is you just need to crop your screen, so you don't have to actually show everything that is in your on your screen. All you have to do is click on the video, then right click, then you see crop tools, then you click custom region. You don't want to just auto crop, custom region. Then you click on custom region, then you drag this, because you have to really do this. Drag this to the end, then click zoom to screen again. So when you click zoom to screen, then you can now crop this to your needs. You can crop this out, maybe to this section, or cut off his head or something, you know, just, or you can even remove this thing up to this point, you know, just something like that. Just crop it out and click OK, then it crops it out. But if you don't want to crop all your video out, remember to always split your video and segment each section of the one you want to put on special effects in. For example, if I'm to crop my video now, I can't just crop the whole section, except if I want to do it. So I can just split out the video which I want to cut a particular part of the screen. Then at some point, it shows the screen again, like it shows the full content of the screen. So I won't be doing this in this tutorial. So now, yes, some of you don't know how to do some little intros, like how to add intro in your videos or something. So I actually learned this about a week ago. So let's say I wanted to create an intro. Yeah, intro, you have to make sure, as you watch movies, you see how they freeze frames and they show the actor's name or something. So let's say, for example, I want to use this as an intro, maybe like, or something just catchy or something. You can just pause the video, click the video, then you come to this editor section. Please follow me closely here. Then you come straight right to this tool section, then you click create snapshot. Then your snapshot automatically shows here. Once it shows here, now you can now increase the scale on the screen so that we can utilize this more effectively. Then you can just drag and, before you drag your video, you can, you can just drag your image here. You see, just watch what I'm doing. Let's resize this once more. So let's see how this works now. This is not actually a very good video. I should have found something much more better. This is just like an intro or something, like something I learned just about a week ago. So let's see how this works out.
Look, your Special Forces record is impeccable, but now by crowd.
Like, you know, like an intro. If you watch some of these movies, when they just do like all these short intros, like they freeze the frames and do short intros. Actually, this shouldn't be very long, since these are short intros. And they freeze this back. So you understand, this it shouldn't be very long at all. So, and it bounces off back to the video. So I just learned this. Maybe if I found a very good video, I would have explained how this works a little bit much better. So now, adding an end screen. So you need to download some of the GIFs of end screen. I have some here. I know you watch some YouTube videos where you see that there'll be a recommendation of watching a new video at the end of the screen, at the end of the video, sorry. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about now? Sorry, I've moved the frame. So yeah, if you look at this, so as you can see, thank you for watching, subscribe. Just is as easy as it gets. Just drag and drop and move it up to the video section on this timeline. That's how that actually works. I showed you how to add a subscribe button. I showed you how to add an end screen. I showed you how to add a custom cropping tool. I showed you how to add a music in the background. I showed you how to normalize videos. I showed you how to freeze frames. I showed you picture in picture mode, video in video, the blur tool, the zoom tool, the cutting and splitting, the adding text overlay, and I believe this should help you out with some of your tutorials. So after you finish editing all your videos, you can export your videos in several formats by coming to the export projects tab. So there are several formats which you can use to export your video. So it's up to you. If you want to upload it to YouTube, then you select the web version. Then you select for YouTube or for Instagram or for several layouts for each of them. So once you've selected your layout, then you also come here and select the profile. I would recommend going for the 1080p. Do not go for the 4K Ultra HD. YouTube has not upgraded their video resolution processors to the new modern ones, which is the 4K Ultra HD. So I tried it once before. It just made my video just look glitchy and one stuff like that. So just go for the 1080p. 1080p is full HD already, so you can leave this by default. Then once you are ready, you just click export project from here. Then it will prompt you to upgrade, but you don't need to. Just click continue. If your project is a very large one, it can take some time for it to export. So once the export's finished, it will save automatically to your hard drive. So thank you very much. And this is the same video editor which I'm using to edit the video which I'm actually recording right now. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comment, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And remember, as always, do help me share. Thanks. See you in the next video.